about some of the things that I've gone through, but the main thing I thought about was the lessons that I've learned. And I tried to apply some of those things in the book. The book is about a young lady by the name of Angelina, who had 4 children, who went through a lot of things, some of the things that reflected some of my own personal stories. And she gave birth to 4 children. The first set was by a guy who was addicted to crack cocaine. She lived through that, and that was a tremendous obstacle on her, because what she did was she took his addiction and placed it on herself, to a point where she felt like she was the one who was actually on crack. She then turned around and left that relationship and fell into another relationship which was very controlling. But because she didn't learn from the first one, she fell into another bad one. She left that relationship, fell into another. So it was really a cycle that she found herself repeating, until one day the light bulb came on, and she had to say, but you know what? All these situations are brought upon myself because I didn't learn, and I didn't allow the people that were in my life before to be my teachers. So she looked at them as her professors, and she felt like, well, I'm in the school of hard knocks, I might as well learn something. So she took what she learned and she tried to apply that to everything that she did going forward. That allowed her to open up her heart, her mind, her soul to be at peace. And then that's when the blessings started to come, because she opened up and allowed the blessings in instead of keeping herself closed off. The title, Ain't Understandin, Mellow, to me said what the book was trying to say. And it was basically because this young woman had gone through so much, and she kept making the same mistakes and repeating the cycles, that when she finally got it, she was like, okay, I understand. And it gives you a sense of peace. So, Ain't Understandin, Mellow basically means, isn't it so wonderful to be at a place where you can finally understand and be at peace and be mellow with what you've learned. So that's what the title is. The first time I did that, 10 years old, I used to read the Harlequin books. My mother had the Harlequin romance and mystery novels. And so I wrote 24 pages, handwritten, and I sent it to Harlequin. I said, please publish my book. And they sent me this real cute rejection letter. No, we can't do it, but keep trying. When I wrote this book, and that's why being a part of those online groups was so helpful, because they gave me information on who to submit stuff to. I think I submitted maybe 10 query letters to publishers and 10 to agents. And I got, 3 agents who said, well, it sounds good, sounds like a great concept, but that's not what we're working with, or we're not accepting any submissions. And then I had one email from one of my group members who said, I submitted 300 queries and got rejected. I will not let somebody tell me 300 times no. I also got people who sent me emails who didn't know me and said, girl, you told my story. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, everybody has a story, but a lot of stories are similar. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean that you're telling somebody else's story. It just means that that person is affected because their story may be similar to what's in the book. So a lot of people may be able to relate to what you write, but it doesn't mean that you've told their story.
It's a little overview of what's so amazing.
So amazing.
It's a little peek.
Just a little
because I hound you all the time. I hounded her for so long about her second edition to the book, and she kept talking about my book. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, when am I going to get to the book? Okay. So I bugged her so much about the book. She was like, look, here's the book reading.
Well, the second book, because this book ends with the main character finding that peace and that contentment and, living life the way she wants to live. She has 4 children, and these are teenagers. Well, so amazing is going to focus now on those teenagers and the issues that she has to deal with as they get older. And the one thing that she fears is them repeating her cycles. What she learns is your children are going to go through their own life situations, even if the mirror is yours, no matter what you do. And the only thing that you can do is prepare them for what may come. And so that's what she's learning in going into So Amazing, because now she has to deal with her teenagers and some of the things that they have to face.